Today I want to talk a little bit about burnout. It's a big topic, and particularly because I have realised that I have been going through it over the last 6 months, and I didn't really fully realise until the last few weeks, really. That's when I kind of cottoned on, and I think it's something that can creep up on us in different ways. And I think because life is so busy, we're wired to just keep going. And so we don't necessarily clock that that's what's going on, or we are sorry, I got distracted by something, or we are overriding because we need to keep going because life is demanding of us, sort of thing. But what I have learned about burnout is it's really, really important, critical to listen to. You want to catch it before it floors you into some sort of nervous breakdown, or, even more serious, puts you in hospital. And I think we get caught up in what we feel we need to be in the world, what we feel we need to do in the world, and we forget to really listen to ourselves. And I can speak from personal experience. This is exactly what happened. We get driven by something, usually something outside of ourselves, and then we get ourselves into a space where we feel we can't maneuver, we can't change, we've got to keep going. That person needs us, this situation needs something from us, we've got to sort that out over there, and boom, 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 and then boom, crash. And I have a history of that crash and burn kind of mentality, really. So I've definitely had to work a lot on listening and paying attention and changing accordingly. Now, I have people messaging me all the time about videos I put out. Some people get a lot out of them, which is amazing. I feel very touched when I get those. Some people are challenged by what I'm saying, which is also good, because if you're challenged, it means you're thinking and you're going within. And one particular comment I'm thinking of is people saying they don't have the space in life to make those changes. And I was thinking about this and I thought, no, that's not true. That's just the story we've told ourselves because we don't know how. And we're back to my whole 2 minutes on the loo thing. You can find 5 minutes in a day to sit down, close your eyes and focus on your breathing. And that's the thing. It's that there's a term, I dislike it, but it gets used, pattern interruption. I really can't stand that phrase. I don't know why. But it does literally interrupt the way you've been doing things. And this is how those changes start. This is how well-being gets built. This is how we get our energy back. It starts with the small incremental steps. I think when people even try to cast their attention on this arena, they just feel overwhelmed because they think it's got to be something big. And it's, and this is why I wanted to keep doing these videos. It's also, I work with people one-to-one, but more it's to actually say to people, here's a tip, here's something you can do right now. Here's something you can do today to change your health and well-being, just right from where you are right now. It doesn't have to cost anything. It doesn't have to take up too much time. It doesn't have to be really challenging to the life you're currently leading. It can just be a really small thing, but it could make a massive difference down the line. And if you take 30 days and you do something every day, you're going to see massive changes at the end of those 30 days. And I feel that is one of the best ways to tackle burnout, because when we hit that level of burnout, we're so overwhelmed that, trying to do anything major, which is what people always, try and do, is too much. So let's go back to the small. Go to bed an hour earlier. Have 5 minutes where you close your eyes and focus on your breathing. When you go to eat something, think about do I actually want that food that I'm about to put in my mouth right now? You know, take a piece of paper, write 3 things you're grateful for. You know, the list, you know, people say, oh, write 10 things, and then somebody feels overwhelmed. But write 3. We can all think of 3 things, and it goes from there. So I just wanted to share a little bit about overwhelm and burnout. And if you wish to work with me, I teach movement and dance, and I also work with bodies and beings on an energy level, helping you shift from that clairvoyant perspective from the inside out. So pop me a message if you want to have a chat. Otherwise, have a great day.